Good morning from Breazeale's Grocery Bluegrass. We're located here at 5109 Liberty Highway, Pendleton, South Carolina. I'm your host today, and my co-host, Mr. Mark Stoudemire, is with me today. Hello. And today is Wednesday, March the 5th, 2025. How y'all folks out there? Hope you're doing well. We got some stuff to talk about today. The weather outside is 56 degrees and cloudy skies. We had some rain, a good soaking rain last night. The high today is supposed to reach 62 degrees. The low today will be 51 with no chance of rain in the afternoon. A cool day in the upstate. I love these cool days, but it's coming to an end probably about another week or so, Mark. Start getting some of that warmer weather that I'm looking forward to. And yes, most of you know about the terrible storm we had in the upstate. Remember those that weren't so fortunate as us. Keep them in your prayers, and they're still struggling to find housing, rebuild, and roads, and it'll take several years for those towns up there to come back to normal again. Anyway, I don't think they'll ever be normal, but they'll be back to better than they were before, hopefully. Okay, our shout outs go to Jane, Heather, Josh, Carter, Blaine, Hampton, Hudson, Kinsey, Kim, Josh, Blakely, Grant, Sil, Heidi, Charlie, Harper, and a longtime friend, David Hall. David, if you're watching, hey, buddy, from down in West Palm Beach, Florida. And, of course, always loving our son Martin behind me, if you can see him. We always remember him every day. Here at Breazeale's Grocery Bluegrass, we have music lessons. All week, we teach fiddle, classical fiddle, mandolin, bass guitar, banjo, anything with a string on it, we teach it. Actually, we have an instrument over here that has one string on it. It's got a little tomato can on the end with a fretboard, and this guy can play it. It's got one string on it, but it's cool. I don't know who made it. Yeah, go over there and get it for us. He's going to demonstrate a little bit for you. See it up there on the first shelf. Yeah. So anyway, I hope everybody out there is doing well today. We had a meeting last night. Trump had the meeting in the White House last night. And I'm going to talk a little bit about that here in just a minute. Show them what's that called?
Talk about it.
You know more about it than I do.
I call it a tin can banjo or a Hunt's Dice tomato can banjo. It's one string, so it'll always be in tune with itself.
Yeah.
May not be in tune with the rest of the band, but
play a little something on it. That's some good picking there. Good picking. And we have music lessons here all week, or no, 3 times a week. We have the best instructors in the upstate by far, in my opinion. If you want more information on taking lessons or buying an instrument, call me, Don, at 864-376-1482. Please click on the subscribe button below to subscribe to our channel. We need all the subscribers we can get. So if you like our program, or even if you don't like it, still hit the subscribe button. Or if you want to call in, I'll take any calls during the broadcast, 864-376-1482. Or you can send us a message on what you would like for us to talk about. We'll make sure we get a professional in here to talk about whatever you want to talk about. It doesn't matter what it is.
we can teach this if anyone wants to learn it.
Yeah.
It's a major scale, so it would help you learn how the do, re, mi, fa, so major scale works.
Yeah.
Because it's got frets, and if you really want it, I don't know how much it would cost. It's nice. It's got a real fingerboard on it with real frets. Don Luther, he'd make you one of these probably.
Yeah.
It costs a little more than you want to spend, because there is some very nice woodwork on this neck.
Yeah. We can use any kind.
Can wouldn't be a lot. But
yeah, we can use any kind of can. Green bean can, tomato can, whatever, peach can.
That's a diddly bow.
Diddly
That's
bow.
what it is. How do you spell that?
D-I-D-D-B-O-W.
D-I-G-E-B-O-W.
D-I-D-D-Y,
Diddy bow.
Bow.
Diddy bow.
Okay.
D-I-D-D-I-E-B-O-W. Diddy Bow.
So that's what that is.
That comes
That's a
from,
diddy bow. So folks, we got a name for it, a diddy bow. Yeah,
Okay.
a diddy
that's
bow.
all. Don, take over.
If you'd like to sponsor our show, just give me a call. There's no charge to be a sponsor on this show. Just give me a call, 864-376-1482. Right, Murph? Yeah.
That's right.
Or you can follow us on social media pages, YouTube, Facebook. If you go onto Facebook, go to Breazeale's Grocery Bluegrass. Breazeale, apostrophe S, Breazeale's Grocery Bluegrass. And Instagram under BG Bluegrass. Click below where you're watching from. It says subscribe. Hit the subscribe button so we can get you on our subscription network. We sell hats, shirts, mugs. We also sell instruments, fiddles, mandolins, guitar, bass, banjos, pretty much anything with a string on it we sell, and if we don't have it here, we'll find you a good one. And here's one of our mugs. We sell these Breazeale Grocery Bluegrass mugs. Mark's got his with him today. We also sell hats, shirts, and if you come to the store, we got all the junk food out there, all kinds of candy bars and what have you.
Did you get a call?
I think Josh, my son Josh, has sent me a message. Let me see what he talked to him while I get the message.
Well, Don's gonna do most of the talking. I think he's gonna talk something about what we all, probably most of us saw on TV last night. Did you talk about these two things, Don, yet?
No, I'm getting ready to. Let me.
Okay.
Yeah, go ahead. Talk to him about it.
Well, what Don was gonna talk about is on March 15th, 2025, that's, today's 5, 6, that's not this Saturday, but next Saturday, is that right? Yeah, this Saturday's the 8th, so that would be the 15th. Hard Scrabble Cowboy Church is sponsoring a Ranch Rodeo 2025. It will be held at Crescent High School Arena. It is free admission to the public. It starts at 2 p.m. according to this. It will have kids events for 3 different age groups. It will have a boot kick event. It will have, I guess, for these 5-person team events, a 3-in-1 event, stray gathering, sort and hold, and arena sorting. And that sounds to me like that's to do with riding and sorting the cattle or whatever.
That's right.
Is that what that is?
Yeah,
I don't
yeah.
know what.
Yeah, we've been down there. Yeah, it's a.
Well, why don't you finish talking about it?
Yeah.
If you want to enter your team, it's $250 per team, 100% payback, prizes for 1st through 4th place, and then there's some more information down there, Don.
Yeah, the Hard Scrabble Cowboy Church Ranch Rodeo coming up March 15, 2025. If you want information on how to get there or what you need to do or enter, you call Mr. Tim Rainey. Tim Rainey at 864-276-5076. Again, Hard Scrabble Cowboy Church Ranch Rodeo, March 15, 2025, at the Crescent High School Arena. Free admission to the public, and if you want more information, you can call Tim Rainey at 864-276-5076. Free concessions while supplies last. It's going to be a church in the dirt in the arena they're going to have. So this is going to be a pretty good event here. You talking about that?
No, I haven't talked about
Okay,
that.
heading home. They were here several weeks ago. A great family, great folks. They do a festival now every year, and it's called the Heading Home Fest. October 22nd, 23rd, 24th, 25th, and 26th, 2025. They have a covered stage pavilion, so rain or shine, they'll have it.
That's a long festival, isn't it?
Yeah, you wanna go
I
one
know
day?
it. Yeah, I wouldn't mind.
Yeah, we'll go.
We'll see what that time of the year brings.
Yeah, we'll go. It's Hazelhurst, Georgia, Staggerly Music Park, 902 Vernon Williams Road, Hazelhurst, Georgia.
Is that near Savannah, or do we know?
I think it's near
They
Savannah.
are from Savannah, right?
Right.
Okay.
That group heading home from Savannah, but I think, I think it's near Savannah somewhere. Free parking, bring a lawn chair, golf carts are welcome. Pets, if you bring your pet, need to be on a leash, and you need to clean up after them. And no pets in the smoking area. Armbands must be worn at all times. Fishing and kayaking, and of course, there's no alcohol allowed. They'll have a Wednesday night. They'll have a potluck dinner and open stage. So it's going to be a really, really good event. And I think Mark and I are going to go down maybe for the day. Unless you got a tent, we can camp out. Tent.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
I do my camping in hotels.
I used to go to the festival, take my tent, and it was a lot of fun, you know. It was a lot of fun. Anyway, this is going to be a really good event. Try to make it the Headin' Home Fest, October 22nd, 23rd, 24th, 25th. and
Hazelhurst and Savannah, so it's a few miles inland from Savannah.
Okay,
So
yeah,
20,
near
I don't know
Savannah,
if that's
Georgia.
20, 30, 40.
Yeah, it's gonna be a great, great, great event, so try to make it if you can. Okay, our sponsor today is Mr. Gary Bell, our banjo and guitar instructor here at Breazeale's. Mr. Bell teaches all kinds of music, blues, rock, country, folk, and bluegrass. He is the brother of a longtime friend and musician, Mr. Larry Bell. We are so blessed to have Mr. Gary Bell here at Breazeale's to teach what he loves to do, and that is playing music. I overheard the conversation. He didn't make much last week. He has to do a 30-minute drive every Wednesday here, but he said, it's not about the money. He said, I just love what I do. So he's a dedicated teacher. He is here every Wednesday morning starting around 9 a.m. For more information, you can call Mr. Bell at 864-517-0044 or contact me, Don, at 864-376-1482. We'll make sure you guys get connected. Mark he also teaches mandolin and bass here at the store. Right?
Yes, I have one mandolin student right now. I have taught ukulele here also. I'm a starter mandolin teacher. I've never really played mandolin in a bluegrass band, but I know the notes and kind of how to get around on it and pick out a tune and do a basic rhythm chop on it.
Yeah, he's a good teacher. Don't let him fool you. Okay, so much for our announcements.
Him.
Okay, I got one more item. I just got him yesterday. It's called a bullet clip-on tuner. And he's the smallest tuner I've ever seen. I bought everything he had in the store. You put them on the guitar or banjo, whatever instrument you play, and you turn it on, push a button in the back, turns on, and the small letter shows up when you're in tune in green. It'll turn green when you're in tune. Coolest little device. I've got one on my banjo. Now I'll buy one, put one on my guitar. So if you want a bullet clip-on tuner, call me at 864-376-1482, and I can hold it for you if you want to come by and pick it up, or I can ship it to you. But then probably shipping costs more than what this thing, and they're for $24.95. Good price. Okay, so today's show, we really didn't prepare anything for today's show. But what I'm going to talk about is last night President Trump was at the White House talking about the direction we've come from and the direction we're going. I kind of liked it.
It was a Congress.
Yeah.
It was a joint meeting of Congress.
Yeah, joint meeting of Congress. Had the Democrats on one side, Republicans on one. And this is what really gets my beef. There was about 6 uniformed servicemen up at the front, very well dressed and decorated. They were on the Democrat side. And I don't like this because Trump was speaking, and when the Republican, they liked what he said, everybody stood up and clapped. And the Democrats just sit in a chair.
The Democrats did, but I think isn't it protocol that the Supreme Court justices, who are also up front,
Right.
and the Joint Chiefs of Staff, who are the military guys,
Right.
they're not supposed to show emotion, and they're not supposed to clap, I don't think. They're supposed to be neutral.
Oh, okay. Well, I did not know
I believe
that.
that. I know it is for the Supreme Court.
Yeah.
I suspect it is for the Joint Chiefs, who were all those generals and admirals that were on that
Yeah.
front row there.
They're not supposed to.
I don't think they are. I noticed they did applaud occasionally for some things, which probably
Yeah.
were not really political, but
Yeah.
but when it comes to the political side, I think both of those groups kind of stay neutral, so they don't show emotion
Yeah,
and
yeah,
clap
yeah.
and that kind of thing.
Yeah.
I
yeah.
think it's really sad what the other Democrats did, even for those special people that he had there. They didn't stand up.
They didn't
and
stand
applaud
up
for
or
any of them.
applaud
How disrespectful.
Yeah, to me, that's very disrespectful. I mean, we're all in it together, whether you're Democrat or Republican. We're all in this together to make our country great again. We ought to work together, and it just really bothered me. And one guy had a cane. He kept standing up and talking out of turn. They marched him out of there.
They did.
Yeah, they marched him right out of that place. And, it was rude. President Trump was trying to speak, and the Democrats were, rah, rah, rah. And then the House Speaker kind of got the microphone, and I think he said,
Representative Mike Johnson, he
Yeah.
was
Yeah.
in charge of the meeting, basically.
right. And he had to kind of say something, to calm them down.
He's the Speaker of the House, I think.
It's disrespectful, in my opinion.
Oh, it was, very much so.
It shouldn't be like that.
Some of the news people pointed out that even when the president came in, the Democratic representatives who were on the committee that were supposed to walk in with him did not, and the Democrats didn't even stand up, applaud for the respect out of the office of the President of the United States.
Yeah. That bothers
Which
me.
several said that usually in those meetings, both sides will give respect to the office of president.
Yeah.
But they didn't last night.
Yeah. They ought to just tell Democrats you can't come to the party. Yeah. Unless you're gonna clap, stand up, and have respect for the president, you can't come to the party. Anyway, that bothered me last night a little bit.
I'm sure it bothered a lot of Americans who were watching.
Yeah, and I've met Trump personally on several occasions. Very nice man, very businesslike man, and when you, both times he said, "You got 3 minutes. Say what you got to say." He gives you a short while. Now, one of the times he gave us a lot of time. We were at an airport, and there were maybe 20 people. They weren't supposed to know he was coming in. And so they were at the fence. He came out of the plane. I went to the plane, greeted him, welcomed Anderson. So he walked up and started shaking hands. This one lady, she was holding a book out over the fence, and I walked over to it, and she said, "Can you see that President Trump gets this book?" I said, "Yes, ma'am." So I walked over and I told Mr. Trump, I said, "This lady over here wants you to have this book." So he opened it up, and she had written something on the inside cover of that book. I don't know what it was.
Okay.
I'm sure it was a spiritual message, because it looked like it was a spiritual book. So he read it, he closed it, turned around, walked to the Secret Service guys, and he told one of them, he said, "Go put this, make sure this gets in my seat. I want to read it on the way back to New York." And he took it and put it in the plane. To me, that showed me that he acknowledged a lady. He didn't even know who these people were. And after he read what was on the inside cover, took his time, closed it, turned around and walked the Secret Service, talked to him to put it in the plane and came back. So I really, that sticks in my mind, you know.
You're good.
Yeah. I think he's a spiritual guy. I think he's a Christian. Every time he talks about the bullet that came within centimeters of hitting his head, he always thanks God for that, for rescuing him from that
Right.
bullet. And he said last night, he said, he left me here because I got work to do.
Got work to do.
Yeah.
In this office.
Yeah, and then there was a gunman that was on the golf course in Palm Beach, across from the Breakers Hotel where he plays golf, that he didn't get a shot off, but they caught him before he did. He was in the weeds there, in the bushes with a sniper rifle. So, you know, he's got to watch out for himself. You know?
Right, they do.
And
Secret Service has to be really sharper.
yeah, yeah. But I'll tell you what, he's overlaying and overdoing all these things in the White House. He's throwing them out, no good. And then he went over about the billions and billions and billions of dollars that the previous administration had given to a daycare center in Africa, millions of dollars. We have business over there. So apparently the previous administration had been sending billions of dollars to fund who knows what. And that kept going on. Had Trump not found that, we'd keep giving them money.
Right.
So now that we got all this money, we're not giving Ukraine any more money until they straighten up. And I think not Vladimir Putin, but Zelensky's coming back, and he's going to sign that agreement. Because I guess he thought about it and he said, God, I can't let this go through my hands. We need peace. So I think he's coming back to sign that agreement, and then we'll get all the mineral rights. And what is the mineral that they have over there?
I can't tell you the name of it. They call them rare earth minerals.
Yeah.
I don't know personally what the minerals are that they're seeking, but they're called rare earth minerals. I
So
think.
apparently they're important for
They're
something.
important,
Yeah.
obviously.
So Trump's on the move, folks. He's on the move.
I hope we have some of those rare earth minerals here too.
Yeah. He's bringing back the pipeline. He's putting those workers back. We have our own oil. And actually, you know, we have under the U.S., there's more deposits of oil under us than there are anywhere. But we haven't tapped into those, and I think he's going to start tapping into
He's going to try to.
Yeah, tap into some of those oil reserves down under the earth. Yeah, he's going to work. How long has he been in office?
Well, he was inaugurated on January the 20th. So today's,
March the 4th.
that's
A little over a month.
a little over about a month and a week and a half or two.
Yeah, and look at all he's done in that short time. And you know, I was thinking, the guy has done so much. That man don't get no sleep, does he?
I don't see how he does. I don't see how at his age he has.
Or he
the
gets
energy.
very little sleep.
He's got more energy than I think you can imagine.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
looks like.
He's great for our country. He's great.
I think so.
Now, this is the last term he can serve, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Think-
because he's been president for 4 years, they can only be it for 8.
Oh.
So this will
What
be
about
his
if,
8.
let me ask you this, what about if his time expires and they go to vote again, and 80%, 90% of the Americans vote for him again?
Well, that wouldn't be constitutional, would it? That would be against the rules.
Well, we break the rules all the time.
Well, we broke them for Franklin Delano Roosevelt because we
Yeah.
were in World War II.
Yeah,
So hopefully we aren't in World War III. Hopefully they're gonna get all that straightened out.
yeah,
So
before it's over, yeah.
I think someone else is gonna have to take over.
Yeah, yeah.
But we just hope it's true, decent Americans that take over and not some of what we saw last night.
Yeah. So anyway, we thank you, Mr. Donald Trump, for what you're doing, and we pray for you that you continue the journey to do what you were called to do. And fellow Americans, we need to team up and get behind him. So, that's all I got to say about that. I think we're about out of time.
Pretty close.
Yeah,
11:27.
we got 3 minutes left according to the producer back there, so, oh, he's gonna play, okay.
No, you keep talking. I'm gonna find something here.
Okay, he's gonna find something, and I'll keep talking, he says.
Trying to find our theme song. Play it on.
Oh, yeah.
Ready? Huh? I'll just. Hot corn, corn,
Corn, bring along a Debbie John. Hot corn, 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 bring along a Debbie John. Hot corn, 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 bring along a Debbie John. Where will Uncle Bill see you in the morning? Yes, sir. Hey!
There we go.
The-
We'll teach this too if y'all
Yeah, we'll
want.
teach the Hunts
Don will make you one.
Hunts can banjo, one string.
Probably be cheaper than the one you buy at the store with
Yeah.
5 strings on it.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, I think our time is up. Oh, we got 2 minutes left.
We got 2 minutes.
Yeah, we got a little time left.
Well, you need to start talking again.
Yeah, I need to start talking again.
Did you talk about Saturday night at the store?
No,
You
this,
didn't advertise that yet, did you?
no,
Come Saturday night.
yeah, Saturday night, we have bluegrass music here, fun and fellowship, and it's free, doesn't cost anything. So come and visit us at 5109 Liberty Highway. We open at 6:30 and stay open until. Sometimes it's late, sometimes it's early, but we have some really good musicians that come here. And you haven't been here yet either. No, I'm looking at you. You and your wife haven't been here. I've been trying to get him to come. Maybe we'll get him to come down here.
Building a bridge in North Carolina.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, but you don't work on Saturday night.
We had some, we've been having some college guys and girls who are great musicians
Yeah.
come in here. Sometimes a little later, maybe 9 o'clock
Yeah.
or so, and music, when they're here, the music is really good.
Yeah, yeah.
Who was the cowboy cook that came one Saturday night? Cowboy cook, he had his apron on.
Oh, yeah, that's,
Had his spatula.
yeah, that's,
That's Grant.
no, but what's his
Grant.
name? His character name?
Oh, I don't remember
Is
the
he the
character.
banjo player?
He's
from
the
Bluegrass?
banjo player,
Yeah.
yeah.
That was pretty good.
Yeah,
He's good, yeah.
Yeah.
He's kind of, in my opinion, he's kind of doing a throwback to the country of the 50s and 60s, even with his comedy, which is really good. He does a great job of singing, I've been everywhere, man.
yeah, I've been everywhere.
Well, as the cowboy chef the other night, he rewrote the word and he said, I've cooked everything, man, I've cooked everything. And he runs down, I think he ran down the list of all the things he cooked as a chuck wagon chef on a wagon train or a cattle drive. But he's really good.
He's
And-
really,
and,
really
and
good.
the young ladies who come,
Yeah.
there are several guys that come and several young ladies. And when they come, they're really good. And I think we've got a group that comes sometimes, a college folks from Bob Jones University.
Yeah,
and they're
yeah,
good too. So
yeah.
we've got Clemson Tigertown Roots and Bob Jones's bluegrass band that,
Yeah.
that both come around sometimes. Truth is though, you never know. You know, we're kind of like that box of chocolates on Saturday night.
Yeah.
You're never sure what you're going to get, I guess.
That's right.
Because it's not
Yeah.
pre-coordinated.
That's right. They just walk in the door. And I'm gonna send him a text this week if he comes Saturday, if they could come early when the crowd is here.
Why don't you
and
just
do-
give them the show at 8 o'clock? The way it works is there's a circle from, and I know we gotta go, circle from 6:30 to about 8 usually for any level of musician who wants to play. You can sit in the circle, you can sing a song or play a song or pass, you don't have to, you can just play rhythm or play along. But that's really for any level of musician. Then at 8 o'clock, if we have the musicians here, it usually goes to more of a band-oriented
Yeah,
thing. So
yeah.
you could just coordinate with them and get them to bring the group in and take a show at 8 o'clock.
Or we could do 7 o'clock, even the circles here, I'll let them stay in the circle and put the mics up and let them do, because the earlier the better, we got a big crowd.
Well, we could.
You know, do something like that. And then they could do he can do his little thing, and then they can come on later too. You know.
Mhm.
Yeah, but yeah, you gotta come. Or I usually try to live stream the when they get here. So check out the live stream. Make sure you're with us. I think we're about out of time.
I believe we are.
And thank you for watching. Come back next week, same time, same station. Goodbye, y'all.
Bye-bye.